WWE had a problem. Not the kind of problem where everything is falling apart overnight. No. The kind of problem that's way more dangerous. It was becoming forgettable. Matches, they were good. Talent, they're incredible, honestly. And production, it was better than ever. And yet, something was missing. Nothing felt important. And then, out of nowhere, the Bloodline came back. And suddenly, people started paying attention again. Segments felt must-watch now. Moments actually mean something. And for the first time in a while, WWE felt alive again. So the question is this just a cool moment, or did the Bloodline reunion just save WWE from getting worse? Because once you really break this down, you start to realize something, man. This wasn't just a good idea. This might have been WWE's last safety net. Before we give the Bloodline all the credit, we need to talk about the problem. Because WWE didn't just magically need saving for no reason. On paper, everything looked fine. You had stacked rosters, big names, solid matches every single week. But here's the issue. None of it stuck. You would watch a show, enjoy it, and then forget about it the next day. That's not how wrestling is supposed to work, man. Wrestling is supposed to leave a mark. It's supposed to make you care, argue, react. But instead, it started to feel like content. Just content. Feuds didn't feel personal. Promos felt scripted. And even big matches felt replaceable. And that's the real problem. WWE didn't lose talent. It lost importance. And then you look at the Bloodline, and it's the complete opposite. This isn't just a faction. It never was. This is a story. A story about power. A story about loyalty. A story about family. And what happens when that family starts to crack? Every single person in this group matters. Every look means something. Every silence means something, man. And that's rare. Because in most WWE storylines, if someone stops talking, the moment dies. But with the Bloodline, if someone stops talking, that's when it gets interesting. You know what I mean? And here's the part nobody wants to admit. WWE doesn't have another storyline even close to this level, man. I mean, let's be real. Reunions in wrestling, they usually don't work. They feel forced. They rely on nostalgia. And after the moment passes, nobody really cares. But this Bloodline reunion, this one's different, man. Because this isn't about going backwards. This is about unfinished business. There's still tension. There's still resentment. There are still questions that haven't been answered yet, man. This isn't a reunion for nostalgia, man. This is a reunion for war. The second this happened, everything changed. Every segment is going to feel bigger now. Every appearance is going to feel important. And you're not skipping it. You're waiting for it, man. And that's something WWE has been missing for a long time. Anticipation. I mean, when was the last time you watched a show and thought, I need to see what happens next? That's what the Bloodline brings back. And here's the truth. WWE's biggest problem isn't talent. It's connection. Fans weren't emotionally invested before. And without that, nothing matters. But the Bloodline fixes that instantly. You care who wins now. You care who turns. You care what happens next. This is the only storyline where silence can be louder than a crowd pop. And now here's where things get interesting. This Bloodline reunion, it's not the peak. It's the beginning. Because the more powerful this group becomes, the more unstoppable it gets. Egos are going to clash. Control becomes an issue. Trust starts to fade. And eventually, something breaks. And that is what keeps people watching. Let's not sugarcoat it, man. If this doesn't work, what replaces it then? Because right now, there's nothing else on the Bloodline's level. This isn't just a storyline anymore, man. It's WWE's safety net. So yeah, the Bloodline reuniting, it's definitely a good idea. But not just because it's entertaining. Because it reminds people what wrestling is supposed to feel like. Unpredictable, personal, and important. And if WWE plays their card right with this one, this won't just stop things from getting worse. It might start a whole new era. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.